Welcome to our fire hooping combo tutorial, one in a series, a full playlist of fire hooping combos. So be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified for our future videos, and check out our playlist for more fire hooping combos. What's up, hula hoopers, and welcome back to the Sacred Flora channel. I'm Liora of Full Circle Phenomenal, and Happy New Year! Or as they say it here in Colombia, Feliz Año Nuevo. Today we're going to be going over a fire hooping combo, so be sure to stay tuned to the end to see this combo on fire, as well as a little bit about how we celebrated the New Year's here in South America. Today we're in the far north of Colombia, preparing to continue driving south through the rest of Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, all of South America, as we drive around the whole world on the Unite the World Firsthand global movement, bringing these tutorials to you every single week in 4K Ultra HD. We're going to be breaking down a few different tricks today. Some of them are beginners and some of them are tiptoeing on the lines of intermediate. So if you don't know how to do any of these tricks, that's okay. I will leave a link in the description below as well as up here in the cards for you. If you get stuck, you can just click on those videos, go master them, and then come back to this one to learn the combo. These tricks that we're going to be going over today are the isolation spin, the basic weave or cross point, jumping through into waist hooping, and transitioning out of waist hooping using the tornado method that I find extremely important for all of my beginner fire hooping students to know before their first burn. We'll be completing this combo with a fold and then coming back to the basic isolation, where you can make this combo a continuous combo, drilling it through until it's perfectly mastered. Without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start with a basic isolation. To do this trick, you'll want to hold the hula hoop with your palm facing up, and the hoop is just going to be resting right on your hand. Now, the idea for the isolation, what makes it look so cool, is that it looks like the hula hoop is not moving, when in fact it is. It's just rotating around. So we've got to do more work with our arm. Start by holding the hula hoop, grab the hula hoop. We're not going to let go of it like we would in a basic spin. Pick a direction. I'm going to be moving this direction towards my pinky. So I'm going to move my arm and the hula hoop while keeping it looking like it's in the same spot, all the way around until I cannot move it any further, and then I do a palm change or a hand switch, where I let go of the hula hoop just temporarily so that I can rotate my arm and hand and grab the hoop again to continue with this isolation. This is the first trick. Next, we're going to do an isolation spin, which is a variation of the isolation, where I bring my other hand down to meet. Both hands are down at the 6 o'clock position. Then, as the isolation continues over a quarter of the way, I'm going to turn my body 90 degrees and proceed by continuing the isolation so that it goes up to the 12 o'clock position, and turn my body another 90 degrees, so a full 180 degrees, and then I'll continue. Again, that looks like when we speed this trick up, you can make it more of like a hop with your feet. That's the first two tricks. Now the next trick is a basic weave or a cross point while keeping the hula hoop moving in the same direction. So my hula hoop is moving this direction, down and around. That means my cross point is going to be moving in that direction. So I'm going to grab the hula hoop and direct the whole thing with my thumb, not isolating anymore. I'm bringing it forward, hitting what's called a cross point. And if you don't know what that is, I'll show you. Turning forward so that you can see what the cross point looks like. I'm going to pick you as my cross point, and I'm going to take the hula hoop and with my line of sight, bring the hula hoop right in front so it's hitting the phone or hitting the camera, and bringing it down to the other side of my body. Keep the hula hoop in the same plane. This is key, so we're staying in a hall plane here. and continuing to direct the hula hoop thumb side up, bringing it, scooping it all the way up, hitting that cross point again. Now here's where the wrist and forearm might feel a little bit awkward. That's okay. Keep directing the hula hoop back. Straighten your arm, that might help. Bring the hula hoop all the way up, around, and back down. So this is the cross point, or basic weave. We're going to be doing it to the side so that the audience can see it even better. We're going to start with the basic isolation spin, and a basic weave, cross point to one side. From the basic weave, the next move is a jump through. We're going to have to turn the hula hoop to be in a wall plane in front of our bodies so that we can jump through it. So as you're bringing it down and forward, instead of hitting a cross point, turn the hula hoop and jump through. Wind up and into regular waist hooping. You can add some spins, turning your body in the same direction that the hula hoop is going. Adds diversity. And our next trick is coming out of the regular waist hooping by using the tornado transition. If you don't know how to do this one, what we do is we put our hand along our back, palm facing out, so that we can grab the hula hoop and pull it up while spinning our body in the same direction that the hula hoop is going, giving it a boost at the top. Again, that looks like palm facing out. Grab the hoop. From above the head, we're going to bring the hula hoop down in front of our bodies and transition back to the basic isolation. The natural way of bringing the hula hoop down will put your thumb on top, which means that your hand is on the outside of the hula hoop. But if we're going to be doing a basic isolation, it needs to be on the inside. So we bring it from above the head, down, thumb facing up, fold, and isolation. To practice the folds, visualize as if there's a solid line where your hand is with the hula hoop. And we're going to be bringing the whole rest of the hula hoop over to the other side while keeping your hand in this line in the same place. Practice that a few times. And notice how once you fold it in the opposite direction from where we started, our hand is on the inside of the hula hoop and we can transition right into an isolation. Then we're back to the beginning where we can start over. Alright Hoopers, great job. Keep practicing this one and be sure to tag us in your videos, especially with fire. I'd love to see how it works for you. Share this video tutorial with your other hula hooper friends. We wouldn't be able to grow the flow arts community around the whole world if it wasn't for your support. On that note, a huge shout out to all of our supporters through Patreon. Thank you very much for your continual monthly support. This year, let's transform our inspiration into motivation and take action. Become a patron today. You'd be surprised by just how far a few dollars a month goes to creating a united world. We'll see you around the world.